Introducing the man, the myth, the legend, Barry the Bandit. Light on vigor, big on hearts, Barry's a master of stealth, lethal with a bow and knife, sharp sticks, and even harsh language. For this series, we're going to focus on Arcane and Dexterity as our primary damage dealing stats, with a heavier focus on Arcane as we head into the late game. Throughout the playthrough, we shall be covering a wide variety of weapons with an emphasis on the aforementioned damage dealing stats, as well as taking advantage of the Dragon community incantations to add support damage. My name is Nutbudgie. This is Barry. Welcome to How to Build a Bandit. Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. So today we're going to kick off with the Putrescent Night boss fight. But as always, we do have a lot to do. Now, a couple of things we want to do first. I want to switch out our incantations a little bit. I had to think between videos about how best to tackle this. Now, I should mention, this boss is weak to Holy. So if we look at our Wondrous Physic, we have Faith Not Crystal Tear, and we also have the Holy Shredding Crack Tear to increase our Holy damage. And obviously we've been pushing Faith for the last few levels, and we're going to keep pushing Faith up to about 45, I think, because we're going to need it later on. There's a much tougher boss fight that's going to come in very, very handy. In fact, there are two I can think of off the top of my head. Right, but what I'll do is switch out our incantations, because this is a bit complicated. The problem with this is we're using Mimic, and whatever you think of Mimic and summons and all that sort of stuff, at the end of the day, he is helpful, but he does get confused if you give him too many options. So the best thing we can do is actually limit the options we've got. So I'm going to get rid of this aspect of the Crucible Thorns. It's kind of dog shit, so I'm going to get rid of that for the minute. I've yet to figure out a decent use for it. In fact, I'm going to start right from scratch. So we want Protection of the Erdtree. Do I want that? Yeah. Put in Black Flames Protection. I'm gonna put in whatever is it? Flame Grant Me Strength. Nope, that's Flame Cleanse Me number. And we want Immutable Shield. This is God, so useful for what we're doing. We also want yeah, we're gonna go Holy Incantations. So what I'm thinking is what we picked up a very useful one from the Misbegotten boss, and this multi-layered Ring of Light is OP as hell, man. I'm going to keep that in. I'm also going to pop in the Discus Light. That's kind of no, let's not complicate things. I'm quite fond of the Golden Arches as well, but again, you don't want to get Mimic too complicated. Now, weapon-wise, we're rolling with. I took a screenshot for no reason there. Well done, Nutbar. We have the Serpent God Sacred Curve Sword plus 25. We also have the Dragon Hunter's Katana. Now, this is less useful. So all we really want is this one. Okay. So, this next bit is... Oh, yeah. Get rid of the shield grease, dude. We don't need that. It's been in there forever. Now we've got Immutable Shield. We just don't need it. That's what it boils down to. Although I think shield grease does last longer. But Immutable Shield is more effective. It basically makes you invincible for a while. Now, we're going to jump down here. You get a window before the boss comes in, so we've got time to apply our buffs and whatnot, so we'll jump down now. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. No risk, no reward, right? No retreat, no surrender. Boom. Okay. First thing we're going to do is summon Tholier. And what I want to do is get Buff-tastic. Right. This guy moves quick, so just got to kind of keep focused, is what I would say. Now we want to make sure this weapon is equipped before we summon Mimic, because there's not going to be a lot of time once the fight starts. So he's going to come bombing around towards us. So we're going to switch to Incantations, get the shield ready, because he's going to attack all over the place. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. Alright. Wait for shit to die down. Oh shit. I would love a minute to myself, thank you. Ooh, there is a second phase to this fight. Yeah, this kid. No thanks. He's looking at me, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Gotcha. Stuck on that, big boy. Right, so now he's going into his second phase. So, you got to jump this, right? Or mistime it like I did. That works. He sometimes does this, which is worse. No thanks. No thanks. Nope. No thanks. Of course it's me. Of course it's me. Dude, can we just... 2 minutes? Is that alright? It's got fucking hard on baby. Alright. Help, please. Okay. Alright. No. Fuck off, dude. Right. Arguably, it would have been quicker to use. We get the Remembrance of the Putrescent. So this is a pretty awesome sword. Well, that's a bit slow. The weapon art on it is dog shit, but the overall stagger potential on it is pretty good. I did do some test runs on it. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do it. We'll have a look now. I'll get it and I'll show you. Let's jump. No, get the Solid Grace first, Nutbar. That's probably a good idea. Don't have to do this whole dungeon again. Although I kind of do to farm some materials, but I can do that off camera. Right, let's switch back to the main map. There we go. Boom. So where are we? He has a couple of things. Where am I going? This way? No. Always get lost. We haven't spoken to Two Fingers, I think, this whole video. She's going to be very pissed off with us. The whole series, sorry, but...
You've done it, I see.
I have.
What? I am a finger reader.
Yep.
Who has you now? You...
Basically, she's absolutely livid that we burnt the Erdtree.
You'd fall.
I would. Yep. We've got some cool equipment as well. I haven't... Oh, not yet. There's a boss coming up. We're going to get some cool gear, but... Not really right for our build. We got Remnants of the Dungeon. I'm going to duplicate this because I want both of these. This Ash of War is great, but the... Yeah. They'll be both good. We also got this. I'm not sure if we're going to push our faith. If we get, mind you, if we get faith to 50, we could use that with our Plastic Wonder Physic. That's something to think about. Although, really, I'm kind of thinking faith 45 and Arcane, leave Arcane where it is. Or faith 40, and then with our points, it'll be 45. Because, it's kind of optimal scaling for our Joint Communion Seal. And it'll mean, with a bit of stat manipulation, we can do what we want to do with our holy damage. Because I kind of want to put some points. We need another 4 points in strength, and we're going to need more in endurance, I think. But I'll explain that. That will come in handy later on. But I might duplicate that and get both. We have the Sunflower Blossom, which is a colossal weapon, but it's kind of, it does huge holy damage, but it just kind of looks poo-poo. But we'll get this, and this I can do with impunity because this is a sorcery. We're not going to use sorceries. I mean, it's only in 32, but no. We'll pick up this Putrescent Cleaver and we'll show you how stupid this weapon is. So if we go jump straight back down. Oh yeah, I placed a couple of map markers. We're going to be scaling Jagged Peak in a bit, but there's something we have to do first. Fissure Depths. Wait. Garden of Deep Purple. This is the one. Yeah, just look at this weapon. It is stupid. I mean, this could have put us in a heavy load, don't get me wrong, but look at it. It's massive. I mean, the thing is, it looks badass. And it does scale with, I mean, it's really a strength arcane. We don't have a high enough strength to justify it, but Although, I mean, if we pushed Arcane just to 80, it would probably do the job. But the weapon art on it is dog poo. Look at this. It's kind of shit. You got to be so close. Anyway, let's get with the program, Nightbar. Get with the program. We're going to need this. I'm going to cash in my runes now, and we're going to level up because we're going to lose. The only sucky part about this is we're going to lose our. What's about to happen is going to cost us a rune arc, which I don't condone, because we don't have a ton, and there are a finite resource at this point of the game. So, yeah.
Trina. Oh, St. Trina. What velvety ambrosia is this?
This
Your
is
poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice.
So this is kind of the conclusion of Jolie's quest line. So we'll speak to him now.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Without it, I wouldn't have seen St. Trina again.
Yeah.
I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon, I will hear her voice.
Yeah.
Let me be. I won't be long. Oh, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
You mustn't follow my example. St. Trina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me. And only me.
It's a little bit selfish.
I am gone. Adrift in sleep, so that I may hear St. Trina's lost voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
Okay.
I am gone, so that I let me be.
Alright, this is St. Trina. She looks peculiar. If you look, just there you can see her face and her arms folded over. So her kind of, I don't know if there's a hair hunched over or what's going on there. It's a weird look. We're going to talk to her in a minute. Well, by talk, I mean, I don't quite mean that. Well, you'll see what I mean in a sec. So, we're going to pick up St. Trina's Disciples Cookbook 3. Alright, we're going to have a quick look at that. See what it does. So down here we have 125, haven't I? Yeah. Get the lulling branch. We also have the eternal sleep pots, but these take some weird ingredients. Obviously, yeah. So with dew gems, nectar blood virgin, which we find down here, and beast horn, which we don't have very many of. Slowly builds up sleep while gradually restoring FP, which kind of sounds odd to me. But the bulk of the flowers are here. But these are a finite resource. They don't respawn. They'll be like St. Trina's Lily in the base game with the sleep pots. These don't restore. So we've got to think about when's a good time to use them, if ever. Now, this next thing is interesting. If you remember a few videos ago, we picked, well, more than a few actually, we picked up a consumable. Should be down here somewhere. Or it might be a key item. Where is it? What's a key item, isn't it? It must be a consumable then. Or maybe I'm just thick. It's also possible. Get through all of them again. Tools, yeah. I keep looking for consumables in the top. So it should be down here somewhere. I thought. We're going to save that for later. There it is. Chale's concoction. Causes immediate death if imbibed by an ordinary human. So we're going to use that. We can use it several times. As the downside is it's going to cost us a rune arc. So we're not going to pop up again until we're finished. Now you've got to do this 4 times before basically you take and you die. Well, let's tell you that for a start. You've got to do it 4 times and then you'll hear St. Trina's voice. Then we've got to hear her do it another 2 or 3 times until she finishes her conversation cycle. Then we're going to speak to him and he gets a bit upset. So let's do this now. Yes, please. Now be patient. This will it's an irritating section of the game, in my opinion. Ooh. We died. What a shock. As I said, it cost us our rune arc. We're not going to use that yet. What we are going to do, however, is pick up our runes, do it all again. Yes, please, I would love to die again. Get him. Oh dear. So we're going to do it 2 more times, and then the screen should go black and you'll hear St. Trina's voice. Now, I should point out, other than the fact, I think this is pretty cool. I mean, I love the fact we get to meet everybody. You know, from the lore of the game, this DLC kind of, you finally meet all the other faceless characters you've never heard of. Now, St. Trina, essentially, is the other half of Miquella. I don't know, it is very similar to Marika and Radagon are the same person. St. Trina and Miquella are also the same person, or they were, at least until he shed this part of himself on his journey to become a god, right? There we go. I've lost count. Is that 3 or 4? It's 3, isn't it? Yep. Right, one more time. And then we should hear our words finally. Pick up your runes, Nubbar. We didn't pick them up last time, did we? Oh well, that's only what, a couple of thousand, 20,000.
Why won't you share your voice with me? Grant me more of your poison.
So he's getting a bit upset.
That I might drift further. Perhaps then you'll grace me with your voice. Please.
So he's upset. He can't hear our voice, which means we're probably about to, right? Boom.
Miquella, stop. Don't turn the poor thing into a god.
Alright, that's one. There's no point. Otherwise it's going to be on the map forever, so we may as well. Oh. Right, one more time. Go on then, if I have to. Oh dear.
Godhood would be Miquella's prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving.
Alright. I think at this point we have to speak to... in fact, no. We'll exhaust her dialogue. She's got one more thing to say. And then we'll try and speak to Chalier. And then, basically, he's going to get pissed off and invade. And I think I'd rather do that now than die. If you want to be able to pop a rune up and get ready to fight this guy. One more time. Imbibe nectar. Yes, please. Boom. Of course I did.
You must kill Miquella. Grant him forgiveness.
Right, that is the last thing. After that, she starts to repeat herself. So we're going to speak to Chalier at this point. We can pick up our empty runes. I'm a bit annoyed we lost a few there. That would come in handy. I could have spent them on something. Anyway, let's speak.
Please.
Alright, now we can pass on to Trina's words.
Thank you not to lie to me.
You ungrateful shit.
I am the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of St. Trina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
Sounds a lot like a threat, little man.
Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek.
Fuck you, little man.
And I will stand for it no longer.
Alright.
I will never...
Right, okay. So, at this point, we can now pop our rune up. We should be able to take him. I think we have to rest before he invades. If we pop this, this should stay after we rested, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think this will though, but we'll try. It's a bit weird in my practice run. The bubble should stay around him, I think, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, everything stays, it's a bit weird. Where is he?
I will never forgive
Here he
you.
comes.
For your trespass, you will know my poison.
Alright, come on then, little man.
Did you mislead me? Such strength, but for what?
Anyway, we get a new talisman. We're gonna rest before I die. Be embarrassing. Right. So, this is St. Trina's Smile. We've got so many talismans. There's so many to pick up in the DLC as well. I missed so many in the base game. There weren't many. I kind of avoided everything that wasn't because of the build, didn't I? Remember when I was building Barry. Where is it? There we go. St. Trina's Smile. Sleep in the vicinity increases attack power. So, through a combination of sleep pots, or I'm half tempted to go pick up. Basically, I should say sleep scales of arcane, right? So my sleep build up scales of arcane, as far as I remember. I'm half tempted to go pick up Swords of Trina from the base game at some point, just to play around with the sleep build since we're building Barry. Anyway, let's get on with what we need to do because we are at 25 minutes. We've got to press on up to Jagged Peak. And for this, we're going to head to Dragon's Pit Terminus, and we're going to swap out to our dragon killing gear because we're going to have to kill at least one dragon in this video. Although, ideally, I want to kill them both and get ready for the next one. So, first things first, we're going to swap out that one's physic, get rid of you. We're going to pop in. We want dexterity, and we want the stone barb cracked crystal tier. I'm going to swap in. For this, we're going to need the Putrescent. Or Spectral Lance. Actually, no, we're going to leave that sword in for the minute. We need that. We can get rid of this. I'm going to pop in our Restoring Sting Talisman. This will come in handy later on. We're going to pick up a cookbook en route. Okay. Oh, I didn't change our incantations, did I? Do I want to do that? Yeah. There are a couple of incantations that are very handy killing dragons. Rotten Breath in particular. And it'll help us later on. We drop down to memorize spells. So most of this stuff's fine, but what I want to, I'm going to get rid of that. Keep this on because it's just so, you saw how useful it is, right? We're going to pop in. We won't need it necessarily now, but later on. But we're going to put in a 60k and Ghost Flame Breath. Because they're useful. They're very useful. Rotten Decay, particularly, very. Ezek's Rotten Decay is very useful taking on dragons because. I mean, unless whatever you're fighting is particularly immune to rot, they're just lethal. So it works very well with bleed. If you get the rot prop off, it's very useful. All right. Sharp gravel stone. We're going to farm a few of these en route as well. So rather than going this way, we're actually going to take this fork in the road this time. You see, this takes us way up this way. So our net result is to get ready for Jagged Peach. Jagged Peak, we can fight the Antichrist up here, but we'll do that. Why did you want to get ready for the fight next video? It's kind of my objective, my dream, my hope, and my goal. This is the red fulgur bloom. We can use this to make the red lightning pots. Inflict lightning damage that links to all nearby enemies. Doesn't that? I've got to test those out. What else did it take? We can farm Lodric red fulgur bloom. I'm going to do that for 2 videos, I think. Test it out in the next series, in the next video. That'd be fun. What do I want? What was I going to look at? I know what I wanted to do quickly. We've been running around with the Mask of Confidence. And I was thinking about, because we've got another. There's another helmet that I want from this DLC that boosts Arcane. Not Arcane, Dexterity, but I don't think we've got it yet, have we? Where is it? Where the hell did I get that from? No. I have to keep an eye out. It's something that, if you remember that boss before at the beginning of the game, forget what they're called. I think with the 2 twin discs. There's sometimes have a helm that gives you +5 arcane. I'm thinking it'd be great to pair with this. No, sorry, dexterity. We'd have to put some more points in arcane to get natural 60, but well, not natural 60, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's go kill some dragons. So, wait, no, before we go up there, you go this way. Let's get prepped with the holy damage. We can ignore these guys on the right, but I probably won't. I might just kill them out of spite. Let's take you down. Dude. You fuck off. Yeah, I should have done that a bit more strategically than I did, but you can just take your blade of oath. Great 10 days cookbook 6. Okay. We'll show you that in a minute. I'll just kill these two guides. Oh, fuck you, scenery. Right. Whatever you say, little man. Say drop human bone shard. Interesting, right. Can't even remember what cookbook that was now. Was it cookbook 6, wasn't it? Wait. Hefty red lightning pot. That's the bigger version of the ones we've been making, right? We just looked at. Right, next. We're going dragon hunting. Up we go. And we get a side of grace. What are we? Yeah. Okay. We'll swap out the youth at this point. Reduvia plus 10. Alright, let's go. This is gonna be rough. There are two dragons to fight, but they only have one. They have a shared health bar because the dragons are fighting, which sounds mental, and it is mental. This is what you can hear from the Weatherfoot now. Flish, you want to let them get over. They're going to destroy all the scenery, by the way. But you want to let them kind of get far enough away that they won't attack us. Because if they switch focus, we're in deep shit. And the breath attack on these, the dragon, fire breath go. That has a long range on it. So if it hits us, we're fucked. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. What I want to do. Let's get buffed up. Really? Alright. Let's get out of reach. Not out of reach, but you kind of keep the health bars equal because you want them both. Whichever one dies first, you want them to live, basically. Whichever one dies first, you want the other one to have less health. Then that's official. Alright, as I said, keep an eye out if they switch direction because it gets scary very quickly like that. They need to stay focused on each other for as long as possible. Ideally, I'd prefer the lightning one to stay alive because they're easy to deal with. Alright, Bluey. Get. Okay. Right. Keep your distance for a bit. He's not focus on us. Alright. Been unreasonably cautious because I died in a practice run. he's dead. Right. Starts on the other one now. The Mimic, you are new MVP. So we've got to try and stagger him, but be mindful of his breath. There's a lot of people I say that about, to be honest. Oh no. Oh, I know, okay. Mimic, anytime you want to fight, dude, by all means, feel free to attack. I won't be angry. How the fuck am I going to get him then? Hit him in the back. It'll piss him off a bit. Right. Mimic's gonna take it. Probably. I think we get buffed up again. As I said, I'm just being unreasonably cautious because I don't want to die. Rune arcs are becoming a precious commodity. It's annoying. We've got a stagger, finally, dude. Right, let's get over here. Mimic, you're up. Your turn. Oh no. I didn't know you could do that. Now it gets even scarier. Yeah, that breath has the longest range in the world. Where's Mimic gone? Dude! Did I despawn it by mistake? Oh, now the pressure's on. Goes. Got it. Alright. Boom. 120,000. Dragon Heart, Dragon Skull Flesh. There we go.
What a sight. A warrior true, if ever one there was.
Yeah, that's true.
A fellow Drake warrior.
Yeah.
Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past. How once you were. When fear was yet foreign to ye.
This is by far the best NPC in the game.
Drake warrior. Dear friend.
Yeah.
Grant me this one wish.
Of course.
Take this finger, my finger. Scale the jagged peak. Face Baal the Dread. And when you do, summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain. And my soul yet lies on the mountain.
You get Agon's curl finger. So basically we can summon him to fight Baal, which is the tough boss here. He's the Antichrist, as I said. I think this video went on longer than I thought, so we might put a cut not long after this. We'll deal with 2 dragons next video.
Proud Drake warrior. Scale summon me.
Alright. Because there's another boss. There's Enchanted Grace not far from here, but we've got to kill another dragon first. This dragon's a lot tougher than the one we just fought. Although this fight was slow, the next dragon is unreasonably tough, so I think what I'll do is put a cut in. I mean, they're both unreasonably tough. You got an ancient dragon and then Bale, who is the legend of dragons. So they're both unreasonably tough, but I think, yeah, we'll make that the next video. Try and do them both in one go. It's a big ask to do them both without deaths, but we'll see how it goes. All right, thank you very much for watching. You know what? Actually, I'm going to jump to the side of Grace first. Get rested up. We haven't got enough to level up, have we? No. It's okay. Yeah, I want to get rested up and ready for the next video. Right, okay, so thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.